Hey guys, Kyle here with the Mortgage Celebrity Studio. So I have our guest today, Josh with Schmidt Ironworks. So I brought him in because he really relates to our industry, and I also have some personal interest in the things that he does outside of this, outside of work. So thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
So first and foremost, what is Schmidt Ironworks?
Basically, custom metal fabrication, mainly railings, gates, old wrought iron fences, stuff like that. Ornamental stuff.
How long have you been doing that?
Full time, 7 years.
7 years. So you started the business yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. And before that, was this something like, were you doing stuff with metal or were you?
I worked at a shop for 6 years, went to another shop locally that did railings.
Okay.
Kind of ran with that then.
Gotcha. And so now business is doing good.
Yeah, it's the best it's ever been.
Do you find that, because there's like a sect of Instagram, and you're good when you post, and I love the stuff that you post, but I feel like there's a part of Instagram where people just like to look at like woodworking and then metalworking, and like it's this whole like.
I find people like the process of it.
Yeah.
It's not, you'll get less likes on the finished product than you will on a video of you making it.
Yeah.
Which is, I fall into them. People paint a wall or whatever.
Yeah, it's because when I see you heat up the iron, the steel, whatever, and just the bending of it and those machines that you use, there's something satisfying about. I guess, like you said, seeing something from beginning to end. Yeah. So railings, and then you said what else?
Fences, gates, anything along those lines.
And is there like a limit to what you can do?
Yeah, I'm a one-man band, so
just you,
pretty much.
And you do all the installs just by yourself?
95% of the time. If I need help, I get help.
So if you're calling Schmidt Ironworks, Josh is it.
Call me.
Okay.
I do it all.
One of the things that I always found fascinating with you that I didn't know right when because I guess we worked together, maybe it was a year and a half ago now, a year ago, and then we worked together a few times between them. But I started seeing you post about more motivational stuff like the running, the lifting, going to the gym. But you're big into, is it called an Ironman? Is that what you would call it?
I did one.
You did one.
I did a half and I did a full.
What's a half and what's a full?
Half is 70.3. So it's
miles?
Yeah. So you swim 1.2 miles, bike 56, and then run a half marathon. And then the full Ironman is full marathon at the end after a 112-mile ride and a 2.4-mile swim.
What's the hardest part of that? The swim, the bike, the run?
I would have told you the swim in the beginning. Then it became the run because you're just depleted.
Does the bike do something to you that makes it hard to run? Because you have to have that like build up, almost like a callus.
Well, yeah, I trained for 10 months for the full. And I had a great coach who was awesome, but you're just moving for half a day.
Is there anything from that like kind of translates into work?
Everything translates into everything.
What do you mean by that?
That was the hardest thing I ever did in my life. So really nothing seems that hard anymore.
That's what I've noticed about a lot of
training. Committing to training. Is just, everybody needs to do it.
What does training look like for something like that?
Wake up, go to the gym, go to the pool, go to work, lunch break, you sit on your bike, go home. Probably not run that day, you run the next day, but then be a dad. So it's pretty exhausting.
How much would you do on the bike while you were like training? Because obviously, because I've heard before that like if you're running a marathon, you don't necessarily need to run a marathon a week before.
I was doing 120-mile rides on a Saturday.
Wow.
And then waking up Sunday and doing 20-mile runs.
How long does a 120-mile bike ride take?
6.5 hours.
That's a full-time job.
Yeah. That's your full-time Saturday.
So you're working a full-time job. You got to be a dad.
Yeah.
And kids know daddy's out trying to be an Ironman.
Yeah.
Do they follow in your footsteps at all? Do you see them doing some of the stuff?
Not yet. My youngest, he's got a pull-up bar in his doorway. He lifts at night. They both play baseball. I mean, they're young. They're 8 and 11, so I try not to push them too hard. But I will when they're ready to. They'll be pushed.
I think that's part of like my hope too, and like getting in like my fitness journey. Like it's making sure that you rub off the right things to your kids.
Right.
They see you doing the right things.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have to run an ultra or do an Ironman or do that, but it's the physical aspect of life that makes everything else a little bit easier.
Yeah. I mean, just committing to training or work or anything relates. I mean, it all relates. You just commit.
Yeah, I think the more that I end up physically fit, then the mind follows, and then you have the confidence going into work where it's just like, you meet somebody, and the hope is that they think to themselves that, well, this guy's put together,
Or, sometimes, most of the time.
No,
yeah.
I mean, you're being humble, but I call you, and like I told you, when I'm on a long run and I've hit, mile 9, I think about how your pace is at like 7 minutes a mile, 8 minutes a mile, and I'm pushing to get 10.
Yeah, but everybody was there once.
Yeah,
you just build goals. I'm huge on goals. Small goals, big goals. Small goals become big goals. So even if your goal is to run 10, just work your way up to it.
When did you start this journey of yours?
So, 12 years ago, I quit drinking.
Okay.
Then I didn't really do much but be a dad and work. So when I went full time with my business, I have an addictive personality. So I gained a bunch of weight when I started my business. Then I decided I need to lose weight, started mountain biking, running, and then it just developed to the little goal became a big goal. And then that's it.
Now you're addicted to that.
Oh, yeah. And I won't stop. I have no intent to stop anything. Business, goals.
So have you got any clients from the physical aspect? Like, meaning, like, have you met people like out at a...
Probably.
Yeah.
I can't think on the top of my head, but yeah, probably.
I would imagine that there's well, I mean, part of the reason I had you on is because I like to support local businesses. I follow you on Instagram, and it's one of the best follows because it's like you see you working every day, and then you see you doing, your weekend warrior stuff, as I would like to call it. But what you don't see is the stuff that we've talked about, which is the waking up early and getting it done, and then the lunch break, like we just talked about, and doing that. And I think there's so many people out there that look at fitness itself and they go, I can't do that.
Yeah, I don't
have time. I hate when people say
I
that.
can't stand it because I get up at 4:30. I mean, that's just what you have to do.
Yeah.
And again, at your lunch, I mean, a lot of people do a lot of things after work. You can prioritize a half hour, an hour. Whatever.
And, we have other businesses in here, and a lot of them are successful because they prioritize themselves first, meaning like they take care of themselves, and then the rest kind of follows.
Health before wealth.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And I think moving forward, that's kind of like the focus of, a lot of the people that we talk to in here, because I think there's a changing of the tide. If you look at like who is influential in today's media, it used to be, them pushing on these, I don't want to say fast foods or something like that, but nowadays everything's about health. Everything's about like, oh, this is protein, or this is, fiber. Like, people are becoming more aware.
Yeah, should be naturally.
And I think so. You quit drinking, got into this, lost a bunch of weight, and someone like me looks at you who's running these Ironmans, biking, and everything, and I think, well, that's a long way away from where I'm at.
Yeah, but it's not.
Where do you have your sights set now?
For myself?
Yeah.
Back to mountain biking this year.
Okay.
Because that's just what I love. Ironman was just like a bucket list. Like, I got to do it.
Like, just to say you did it.
It actually started as a joke. Someone goes, "You should do one." I was like, "Oh, don't do that to me," because now I have to do it. It's pretty.
You can't do one.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I had people say you can't do it, and then I'm like, that's the worst thing to say to me. It's unhealthy when you say it to me. And then and it costs a lot. Lost a lot of time. But I mean, that's fine. Money, it's not cheap.
Yeah. What about it's expensive? Well, I guess the bike itself.
The bike, the pool, the coaching, the food. I mean, the amount of food you eat is unreal. It costs me $140 a weekend to eat.
So run me through a diet.
During like a long ride, I mean, I would a gel every 20 minutes. I mean, go buy a gel. You know, they're a few bucks.
Yeah.
And then the run, same thing. Every 20 minutes, I need a gel, which from my coach. I mean, I wasn't eating until he was like, "You need to eat. You're a big dude. You need to eat. You're burning it." Then you come home and you eat pizza. I eat pizza.
Yeah.
And then
Nothing wrong with pizza.
No, I mean, you burn so many calories, you just can't stop eating.
How many calories do you think you were doing a day?
Active 2,000, give or take. You know, it depends. On a weekend, a lot more. During the week, 1,000. You know, it depends on my run or the ride.
Do you have a plan of like carbohydrates versus protein? Like, do you have that all measured out, or is it just
pretty much just carbs? You're burning carbs.
Gotcha.
So you just the gels have it all in there. You know,
that's your favorite carb, you think?
Yeah, I mean, and there's a million different kinds. You just want something that you can like just
get down and then go.
Yeah, you're not gonna sit there and eat a hot dog. You just won't.
That would be a sight to see.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
Yeah.
I mean, you stop at a gas station, you're getting weird food that you don't think you'd normally eat.
Yeah, and then have you done that before?
Oh yeah,
in the middle of the ride.
I don't drink soda either. And then when I was in a ride with a group of guys that I would ride with that would just completely smoke me, we would stop at a gas station once I caught up. No, you should get a Coke. I'm like, no, I don't drink soda. Well, I had a Coke on a 70 miles into a ride, game changer. And that was my new thing. 70 miles, I need a Coke. So I would look for a gas station.
Interesting.
Sugar.
Do you plan out the route 100%? Or
yeah, my coach pretty much was doing it for me because where'd I go for 100 miles?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Down 100? No.
Yeah.
So you make your way to Kutztown and then you're kind of warmed up and then you keep going.
And
now,
then
mountain biking's different. I mean, you're kind of by yourself. There is no gas stations in the woods. So
you mean uphill and downhill mountain biking? I think about mountain biking, I just think straight downhill.
I like enduro. So you ride up untimed and then you race downhill. 5 different stages in a race. And you only get timed for your downhill.
What do you mean by that? Only good time for
so you ride up together.
Yeah.
And you sit at a starting gate, and when it's your turn to go, you go, and then at the finish it stops, and then you go back up to the next one. So you have to be fit to do it, but you also have to be fast and take risks, and which is more of my speed. Sprinting, which Ironman is completely opposite.
This is all endurance.
All endurance, where this is just pure blood. I mean, it's just taste blood. That's what we always say.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking just like a casual
sometimes,
Sunday stroll down the mountain.
Sometimes, but
and of course you have to find a way to take it to the max. Yeah, the mountain biking sounds interesting, and that's probably an expensive endeavor.
Yeah. My hobbies are expensive, but again, I mean, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
I don't sit at a bar after work.
No, that's a good thing.
You know, so.
And that's another trend that's happening in today's society.
That's a huge trend. I think it's dying, to be honest with you, but not for everybody.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, I think it is.
If you want to be the best version of yourself,
yeah, it's not going to be on a bar stool.
No.
That's going to be the worst version of yourself.
100%. 100%.
I like listening to people talk. Podcasts are good. I mean, they're people raw, you know, just how
it's 100% where I get my inspiration. Like, I find a podcast that I want to listen to for a long run. Like, I mark it during the week. And then, like, that way I know, like, I do a long run every Saturday morning. And so I have this podcast, and my wife, I come back from the run, and I'm all charged up, the runner's high, and I just listened to something motivational. I'm like, we got to change our life.
Yeah.
Like, every week she's
It'll
like,
screw you up. I'll be 15 minutes or 15 miles into a run. I'm like, okay, this is my whole new outlook.
Yeah.
And then I go another 5 miles. I get back to my car or my house, and I'm just like, what was that?
Oh, I write it all down. I have a notepad on my phone, and so like while I'm running, I'm like, and I'm like voicing my memo in there.
I don't need to read back what I'm thinking sometimes. I don't.
I feel like I have to because I get so many things, and like it does screw with my times because you're not running at pace like when you're trying to like talk into your phone.
Do you run with headphones in?
Yeah.
You should try not.
Well, how do you listen to something?
Well, then don't.
Oh.
Yourself. Listen to your thoughts.
So I have at times turned off the podcast, especially when I don't feel like I'm doing well, and I go faster. It seems.
Well,
like.
Yeah. I always say Coldplay, but there's times where I'll have Pitbull on and then it's Coldplay. So I'm going all out. You know, I'm vibing,
Yeah.
and then I'm just like crying over here. So it's like you can't get a pace doing that. So my coach said you need to start wearing no headphones, and I did, and I would run with him, run with a couple other buddies, and it was a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the people who finish in the Boston Marathon.
They're not wearing headphones.
Not wearing anything.
They're listening to their breathing, their pace, their heart, their thoughts, their demons. I mean, they're everything. I mean, you have to. It's in the Ironman you couldn't wear them, so I was like, I might as well get used to it.
And it's like part of the fitness for me is like the gamify of it. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, so I wear the tracker, right? So like I look at my sleep at night. How did I sleep? And then I look at like my pace, and like it's all like this big game to improve these digital numbers.
It's awful.
Yeah,
it's addictive. I do. Oh, what's my HRV last night? Well, that was crap.
Yeah.
Well, I only slept 6 hours, but I know I slept 7.
Yeah.
So it's lying. Now it thinks I'm all screwed up. Your heart rate. You know,
I do the calorie tracking. I do all of it.
And like, how accurate is that?
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind tracking them while I'm eating, but like, I don't know what. Google how much an egg is.
Yeah.
Banana.
Well, I use this app called Lose It. So you just put in, it's free, and you just put in 1 egg, and it puts in the calories for you. Like, you know, you had 1 piece of bacon, 1 egg, and it's just like an average, you know, so like it's never like going to be perfect, but you're within a couple of calories or so when you're doing it.
Yeah, but I just don't need something else to do. It's like just something else to add to the chaos.
Well, when I was trying to lose weight, that was like the perfect thing. Like, it really was like, it helped. It's because I think a lot of people don't know how many calories are actually in
There's a
stuff.
lot in things.
Yeah, dude.
Ranch?
Milk? Like,
I know, and I love milk.
I know.
And I love cheese. I just cut out cheese recently,
too.
and I tell you what, I just feel leaner after 2 weeks of not eating cheese.
Well, the biggest thing for me was like, all right, you have 3 things. You have carbohydrates, protein, and fat. What of those 3 holds...
there's good fats, bad fats. Like, could confuse me anymore.
Yeah,
like, that's ridiculous.
Which one of those 3 holds the most calories? And it's fats. And so things with fat in it taste the best.
Yeah.
Like cheese, milk, a ribeye. But like, if you really wanted to lose weight, you go with the sirloin. You go with the 2%. You go with the, you know.
I don't like fat on my meat. I mean, that's nasty.
You're a chicken breast over a chicken thigh guy?
I like chicken breast. But I've been eating too much of it, I think. So I started going back to beef.
Back to like ground beef?
Yeah. We get a lot of deer meat. I don't hunt. Her family does. But they give us a ton.
That's the best kind of wild game.
I mean, it's just barely any fat.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I'm not really.
No, it's as lean as
and
it gets.
And it tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a guy on. It's the last 3 podcasts have been fitness oriented. We had a guy who's a personal trainer who comes to the house, Made a Muscle Training, shout out. He brought me in deer meat. I have it in the freezer here. So like, he was like, do you want some? And I was like, yeah,
give me all of it.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take it. He's like, do you want a loin? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care what it is.
I was like, and he gave me a roast too.
The bologna is good. Probably has fat in it.
I don't hunt, and this is one thing I would like to do.
I don't either.
But I don't need another hobby.
Exactly. It's like, so many people are like, do you want to golf? No. Because if I like any little bit of it, it's consuming me for a while.
Yep.
And I don't think she'd like that at all. I'm going to go golfing after riding and then running. Yeah. And then I'm going to go hunt. There ain't enough time in a week for all that.
There's no satisfaction out of golf in a lot of ways, though, because you can't look back and be like I did something today.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
You really didn't do anything.
People that golf are going to really hate this. But
I golf.
I mean, it should be like extreme golf. Like, okay, you hit the ball, sprint to the next hole.
I remember when I first started golfing, I was just in the beginning of my fitness stuff, and like we would golf at like 7 a.m., but I felt like I had to get a run in before.
Yeah, I would.
So like that's what I would do. I would wake up at 4 and I'd get a run in, and then I'd go golfing, and everyone's like just waking up and getting to the tee, and I'm like ready to go.
Your days, anything can happen now.
There is no better feeling than finishing your workout in the morning and you have the rest of the day ahead of you. It's just the best feeling in the world. And
that's why people need to just get up earlier.
Yeah.
The whole I'm tired or I don't have time is just complete bogus.
It is, because
you can't get people need to start coming up with a better excuse. Just say you're lazy. Just say I don't want to do it. I'd rather just take a shot.
It's true.
I don't know.
Yeah, unless you have like a 3-month-old at home that's keeping you up all night.
I mean,
you need to keep.
And it's been a while
sleep.
since I've done that, so
I'm going through it right now.
I don't understand that anymore. I don't even know how to hold a baby
old.
anymore.
Yeah, Yeah, we're going through that right now, but we're almost through that phase. But
Yeah. How much weight did you lose?
30 pounds, I give or take 30.
That's a lot.
I gained 5 of that back, and then now I've lost like 3 of it. I'm struggling between because I don't go to a gym because everything's right there. I would like to go to a gym eventually, but I don't have enough weights to really focus on weight training. So a lot of my stuff's repetition. So I take, I'm benching 120 pounds, but I'm doing it 40 times. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have any other way of doing it. I got resistance bands recently, so I'm trying to do that at heavier weights because I can store that in different places and it's not taking up a whole area. But I don't have room for a bench. I don't have room for all these free weights.
No. I've been trying to. I have a problem with weight because I lost a total of 60 at one time, and I was like, I just want to be under 200. Just want to be under 200. While I'm lifting, you're working out, you're gaining muscle.
Yep.
So you're obsessed with the scale.
Yep.
But it's about I guess your body composition, people would say, that know how to say it.
Yeah.
But it's one thing I'm trying to learn is it's not about the weight, it's about how you can do things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, there's fit, and then there's, what did I say to someone the other day? You could be fit or in shape. So in my eyes, people look like they're fit because they're in shape, and there's fit.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I step on the scale every day.
I think I might have done it on the way here. It's a sick thing. It's actually a problem. Again, addictive personality. I need to check my weight. Oh, I gained 3 pounds today. Well, no kidding. You ate, you drank food, and then you wake up in the morning, you step on it again, you're like, lost 3 pounds in my sleep. That's.
I always do it at the same time every morning, and it changes my mood. If it goes down,
there's a certain number and you're not at it.
Yeah,
I'm fat.
Yeah, I'll come in walking around sucking in my gut.
It's a mental. There's a word for it, I'm sure.
But
no, it's psychotic.
Today's me would have been if it was the 30 pounds of me ago, looking at today's me, they'd be like, dude,
yeah,
good work.
I remember I was like, I just want to be 230.
Yeah.
Then I got to there and I was like, okay, this isn't working anymore. I got a nutritionist. Helped me out hugely. He taught me how to eat the food, weigh it. Apparently a meal is only this big.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
I used to eat.
Well, you're never taught. You never taught that in school.
No, but I was also raised finish your plate, which.
Yes, same here.
I still do.
Yeah.
So just don't put as much on there.
Exactly.
And going out to eat, forget it with kids. You just eat all their food. I don't even have to order. I just eat theirs and her stuff. I'll eat half her hoagie while she's at the bathroom.
Yeah. When my daughter orders something, I'm like, I think you want this.
Yeah. You want the cheesesteak.
Yeah, you don't want the cheeseburger.
I don't like the cheesesteak. Well, I do.
Schmidt Ironworks. Is there anything about it that you would tell people, if they wanted to reach out to you, how would they get in contact with you if they want to inquire about what you can possibly do?
Well, if I can't do it, I'll direct you into the way or the direction to who can.
Okay.
Phone, email, Facebook, Instagram.
What's your Instagram handle?
Schmidt's, dude, I don't even know.
Well, it'll be tagged in there.
Schmidt _ is that what that is?
Schmidt _
on
the
bottom. Ironworks _ LLC.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, thank you for coming in. And I thought this was cool. I like learning about everything you got going on. And I told you the other day on the phone, it's I kind of hear you in the back of my mind when I think I'm not doing enough, and it pushes me. So
a lot of people have been telling me that. That's as long as you're doing what you. Enough for you.
But that's got to feel good, though.
And it's hard because I do it. I'll gauge myself. Oh, I just did a half marathon in an hour 36, but this guy did it in an hour and 20. Well, okay, but there's also a time where I couldn't do a mile.
Yeah.
So who cares? You're always going to beat yourself up. That's anybody who keeps pursuing their goals, you're just going to keep setting a bar.
It's never good enough. That's why we
never good enough. And
it's funny sometimes.
You can do that at work too.
Yeah. It's funny sometimes, I'll go out and run 9 or 10 or 11, but it just didn't feel hard. So I'll be like, I didn't do it hard enough.
Yeah, but you need a lot of slow runs.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. You don't know if you felt like you did the.
Oh, there's times where I go out and 2 miles in and I'm like, this is worthless.
Yeah.
Then there's times you're like, I just did 20 miles and I can. What do the kids want to go do? They're just what you eat. Did you sleep right? Which sleep is huge. I suck at that.
Yeah.
I suck at sleeping.
Well, waking up at 4:30, what time do you go to bed?
11. 10:30.
That's later than me. I do the 4:30 thing as well. I'm in bed by 9.
I
every night.
wish. That's our only time to hang out after the kids are
True.
in bed. So it's like,
Sure.
and we got baseball. They both have baseball. So we just, they're in bed. Let's watch a movie quick. I fall asleep on the sofa. Sometimes I wake up. Sometimes I don't.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, cool. Well, thanks for coming in, Josh.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you guys next time.